Hey filmmakers! So today I have a quick video about how to use a Vectorscope, which really helps you with your color grading. So let's get right into it. So first, let's go to Window and make sure that Lumetri Scopes is checked off, as well as Lumetri Color. So now I have my Lumetri Color panel right here. We have to search for my Lumetri Scopes, so let's go to this arrow here and Lumetri Scopes. So right away I'm on the Vectorscope, but if you're not, right click and just make sure that Vectorscope is selected. So we have our Lumetri Scope up, and we could see that there is red, magenta, blue, cyan, green, and yellow. And you can see that these little puffs of smoke right here, that's actually showing us the colors in our image. So this clip is on the timeline here, and that is what this Vectorscope is referring to when it's showing the colors. And as you can see in this image here, we have kind of beige, brown colors. So that's going to be more towards the red and yellow side right here. And we can see we have a lot of that in the Vectorscope. So if you go to the temperature here and the Lumetri color panel, and you bring the temperature down, you're going to see everything be pulled more towards the blue. And if you bring it the other way and raise the temperature, you're going to see everything more towards the red and yellow. So let's double click to undo that. And let's go over how to do skin tones. So the skin tone line is this line between the yellow and red. And it looks like a lot of our colors already lie there, but just to make it precise, we have to isolate the skin from the rest of the image. So how do we do that? Well, let's go to the Effect Controls panel first. And let's go to Opacity. And I'm going to create a mask with opacity so that we just see my skin. And we'll just do my face. We won't do everything else. We'll just show this part here and adjust the skin tone line with this information right here. So now let's go back to the Vectorscope. And as you can see, this is where my skin tone is living right here. Everything else is gone. It's just showing this. So first of all, we could raise the temperature a bit. We could adjust the tint. And if I bring it more towards the green, it looks like it's going to closer to where it should be. We don't want to make it too magenta because then it's going off the charts here. We don't make it too green because then it'll look like I'm from Wicked. So let's bring it somewhere in between where the skin tones look kind of like this. And I'm going to boost the saturation a bit just to make it go out more. And that should do it. I'll pull it back a bit to make it less warm. Just a bit though, not too much, because the warmth is kind of what we're going for. And that should be pretty good. So let's go back to our Effect Controls and get rid of that mask. Sorry for the interruption. If you're enjoying this video, this is just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos, so your support will be much appreciated. All right, so we have an image that's more adjusted to my skin tone. Now, let's say we want to have a different color in this image pop out more. So let's say that we want the green to come out more in the image. So we could actually isolate the green from the rest of the image without changing the rest of the image by going to this HSL Secondary tab right down here. All right, and let's go to the Set Color option right here. So click on this color picker here that has the plus icon. And now we're going to select the green. Now to see what this picker selected, we can go to check off color gray. And as you can see, it didn't select all the bottles, it just selected this little portion here, so kind of the lighter greens. So we could actually drag this, we could expand this a bit and then drag it so that it gets more of the cans here to be accounted for. And then we'll expand this as well, the saturation. All right, that should be good. Now let's go to denoise and just raise that a bit, and blur, raise that. So you don't want to go too crazy with this because it could end up looking kind of fake. But if you just want to pop the colors just a little bit, you could do that by, first of all, let's raise this brightness here on the cans so that we could see them a bit better. So just raise it up just a little bit, not too much. And then let's make it more green. So let's drag this color so that the green pops out more. And let's see how that looks without this this gray on. And it does pop out. I think because it's a blurry image, it looks kind of strange the way the colors are being adjusted here. We could also draw that back a bit and make it less intense. But yeah, but that's basically the power of the HSL secondary tab. It basically lets you pick a color in your image and adjust it and make it more prominent. So let's see how all this looks on the Vectorscope. And you can see the greens are a lot more prominent in this version of the image. And you can see that the blues are here. And overall, it's a pretty nice image, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. So that's my basic overview for the day. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. As always, please feel free to leave a comment below telling me what type of video you would like to see next. Until next time.